afternoon, sir. I'm Vardhan Jain, college monitor in the college music campus.
Welcome to the 137th prize giving function. May I request His Highness Maharaja Krishna Chandra Pal Ji of Karoli, Senior Vice President, Mayo College General Council, to kindly welcome the Chief Guest, Shri Vardhan, Shringla, IFS, Foreign Secretary, Government of India. Your Highness, please.
Members of General Council, parents, old boys, students and staff. I welcome Shri Shringla, and once again I have the pleasure of giving you his introduction. Vardhan Shringla is the Foreign Secretary of India. This makes him the executive head of the Ministry of External Affairs and the head of the Indian Foreign Service. He was appointed to this position on 29 January 2020. He joined the Indian Foreign Service in 1984 after attaining 15th rank in the All India Civil Services examination. He is an experienced officer with an unusually diverse professional record in virtually all of India's major diplomatic accounts and in all major geographies where the Ministry of External Affairs operates. He was Ambassador of India to the United States of America, before being appointed Foreign Secretary. Prior to this, he was Commissioner of India to Bangladesh and Ambassador of India to Thailand. He has held the posts of Consul General in Durban, South Africa and Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Shringla began his career in Paris, where he learned the French language. He went on in the course of his career to work in North America, Europe, Africa, the Middle East, South Asia, Southeast Asia, and East Asia. His experience of the neighborhood, important in the era of neighborhood first diplomacy, is extensive. He has both bilateral and multilateral experiences. He has worked on key political accounts. His record in economic diplomacy includes traditional trade and investment promotion as well as a rich and substantial developmental partnership exposure in the neighborhood. He has worked his way up the ranks through all levels in both headquarters and field assignments. At headquarters, he has headed two of the key divisions that deal with neighborhood, the Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Myanmar and Maldives division and the SAARC division, and also the United Nations political division. He had earlier been assigned to the Northern division that deals with Nepal and Bhutan and to the Europe West division. He is also an experienced multilateral diplomat who has worked in the permanent mission of India to the United Nations in New York and then headed both the UN political and SAARC divisions. Shringla also worked in the private and public sectors in India prior to joining the Indian Foreign Service. He graduated from St. Stephen's College, Delhi University. He is an alumnus of Mayo College, Ajmer, which bestowed upon him the JTM Gibson Award for Excellence in 2017 in recognition of his distinguished career and impeccable service to the nation. He has been conferred an honorary D.Litt. by ICFAI University, Sikkim. He likes reading and has published papers on conflict prevention, economic diplomacy, the Indian diaspora, and India-Bangladesh relations. He has addressed prestigious gatherings worldwide on foreign policy and other issues of topical interest. Shringla has an avid interest in the outdoors and sports. He has undergone a professional course at the Nehru Institute of Mountaineering and participated in several mountaineering expeditions, starting with the Mayo expedition to Everest Base in 1977. He has an interest in field hockey, having played at the university level. This is not all. He continues to make new records, and in the last 24 hours, he has become the first person in Mayo College to attend 2 prize givings as chief guest within 24 hours. I once again repeat my favorite quote that to sum it all, he is a Mayoite.
Thank you, Your Highness. May I now call upon General S.H. Kulkarni, PVSM, AVSM, Bar to VSM, Director, Mayo College, to present his report. General Kulkarni, please.
Your Excellency, Your Highnesses, members of the General Council, present and former teachers, distinguished guests, parents, and of course, our dear students, including some of the old boys who are here, and some of the not so old boys who are here to collect their prizes today. Welcome back to the batches of 2020 and 2021. Last year was unfortunate, where we could not hold this prize giving ceremony at Bikaner Pavilion, and it caused me no amount of distress as to how I compensate the batch of 2020 for this great event that comes in their life when the results come out and the prizes have to be given to them. By God's grace and by the support of all the staff, the students and the parents, we've been able to keep COVID out of the campus. And this year, in an altered form, and yet not how we want it to be, but we've been able to pull off 2 back-to-back PGs, one yesterday and one today. And I'm extremely grateful, particularly to the parents, for making this possible. The parents have made it possible because they've had faith and trust in us that as soon as we were allowed to call students back, promptly they sent their children. I'm given to understand for 2 reasons. One, of course, that being in a boarding school, they would want their students to experience the boarding school as much as they can. The second reason, of which I have no official authority to say, but I'm given to understand informally, is that they were more than keen to get rid of them because for 18 months they've been pests at home. Usually this place has about 3,000 people here. The whole side is filled up. I have to put LED screens so that we can see the prize giving. We are 1/3 of the crowd today. But notwithstanding that, it is still looking quite colorful thanks to all the boys in their respective house suppers. I must also mention here on a somber note that the last year has been very unfortunate for us, both in school and amongst our students and parents community, where many people have lost their near and dear ones, either to COVID or for other reasons. In particular, I would like to mention one name of an old boy, a General Council member, until his recent demise, the chairman of the Mayur School Committee, late His Highness Nawab Alauddin of Loharu. He is no more amongst us, but despite his advancing years, he used to be a very active member of the General Council. But what I recall of him over the past few years that I was here was that he was a gentleman to a fault. He was impeccable in his manners, and he carried this old world grace and charm with him. I hope a good Mayoite will never forget this. Good manners and good charm never runs out of fashion. So like him, we've lost many others, and I think we should always think of their contribution in our lives. It's very easy to move on and forget about them, but I think if all of us remember the contribution people who were left us made in our lives, we would in turn maximize every moment that we are living. And that is my exhortation to my students. Please cherish every moment you are living. Time is a resource you can't recycle, and therefore kindly aware of all the opportunities the school is giving you. Yesterday, with great pride, I saw the young boys of grade 4 to 8 at their exhibitions and at their performances at Kangra Amphitheatre. It was exceptional. And it was exceptional because they have made the most of the last month and a half that they were here. And now imagine someone's here for 9 years, what all you can achieve. And some of that was reflected in the monitor swearing-in ceremony when the citations were read out. And I actually got calls from people to ask me, can your boys manage to do all this while they're still in school? And I said, yes. This is a listing of their achievements. This is not a work of fiction. And year on year, it's with great pride that I find that the achievements of boys in school is only getting better and better and better. So my compliments to all of you who left school recently, are now in grade 12, and are, for the young boys, please draw inspiration from their stories. The school has undergone many changes that were forced upon us due to the pandemic. But then, in every crisis, we must seize an opportunity. And the biggest opportunity we seized during the pandemic was in professional development of our teachers and pastoral care staff. a lot of time, many hours, and I can say with some pride, between 2 to 3 times the national average. I've spoken to many educationists. Between 2 to 3 times the national average of the best schools, we have invested in professional development of our teachers. And I'm sure in the years to come, it will reflect in themselves, and it will reflect on the performance of our boys. Speaking of the performance of our boys, I think it's always best that you hear it from them themselves. And I'm very happy to have on stage with me 5 of the senior monitors, the college captain, the college vice captain, the academics captain, the sports captain, and the cultural activities captain. So without further ado, once again, I thank you, sir, for being kind enough to grace this prize giving. It's a matter of great pride to have one of our own back here as a chief guest. And as I mentioned last evening, this is the 4th prize giving in a row, where apart from either the president or the senior vice president of the GC and myself, the chief guest also for the last 4 times has been an old boy himself. So for a quick recap of some of the highlights of the past year, I now hand you over to the college captain, Vasu Sajdev.
As the college captain, I have the proud privilege of addressing this august gathering of eminent old boys, proud parents, and young leaders. Today I talk about a place that has given me an identity, purpose, and vision. Mayo is not just a school, but a feeling. It is a vibrant amalgamation of all that life offers. I'm sure all the young gentlemen here donning the colourful sarpas today would agree with me when I say, Mayo is to Mayoite what soul is to body. Life happens along the way, and to live with dignity is the foremost thing which we are taught at Mayo. Over all these years, Mayo has given me an opportunity to breathe the air of unfettered freedom. Freedom to explore myself, freedom to change stagnation into growth, and most importantly, the freedom to shine. I remember joining in 6th grade and whining all the time. But I can proudly say that it has shaped me into what I am today. It has taught me the intent to live, the courage to face adversities of life, the honor of failing rather than cheating, the humility in winning, the kindness to help, the patience to wait, the confidence to grab an opportunity, the emotion to respect, and moreover, do the right thing to be the best. As we come to the end of our school life, we do not see ourselves parting from here. It has been said, and I quote, "You cannot leave certain things behind because they do not belong to the past, they belong to you." And I'm prompted to act this way because over all these years, Mayo and only Mayo has been the driving force. To conclude, I request each and every Mayoite to keep this Mayo spirit alive, take the Pachranga to greater heights, and nurture this belongingness, for we have cherished the most glorifying moments of our lives during this time. Go Mayo, and let there be light. Ladies and gentlemen, Shringla, the college vice captain.
Thank you, Vasu. Good afternoon, everyone. This year, Mayo brought in an amalgamation of multiple micro and macro level changes that proved to be exceptionally beneficial for the students. Mayo is engaging internationally by organizing career counseling sessions with universities across the world. Our career counseling office is now relocated in Alvar House. A big stimulus is being given to internationalism. There are dedicated learning spaces for German and French languages. The chemistry and physics labs have been renovated, and AI and robotics labs are under construction. Over the year and a half, online learning was a challenge faced by all schools of the country. However, Mayo, despite being a residential school, proved to function fully online from day one. We participated in various soundtrack conferences, international webinars, global competitions, and also received several international scholarships. The school observed a latitudinal spike in the students' performance, as the students performed exceptionally well in new areas such as dance, visual arts, and performing arts. After my 9-year-long school life at Mayo, I stand here today with the strength of my shared experience with the Mayo fraternity to step into the world as an aspiring global leader. I finally realized the import of what was said by the ambassador of Germany to India last month. Mayo is not the Eden of the East. Mayo is the Mayo of the world. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the college academics captain, Justice Shan.
Thank you, Raghav. I have always imagined myself on this stage, articulating with pride the academic achievements of the students. Today, when I stand here, after waiting for long 8 years, I realize that the awards and achievements are not just ours, but of the school community. Let me highlight the academic achievements of the batch of 2020. The batch average was a staggering 88.2%. More than 92% of the boys got a distinction. Garg Vora topped the class with 99.3%. This was the highest percentage scored by a Mayite ever. The batch of 2021 went even further. The overall average was 91%. This is the highest batch average ever. 100% students got a distinction. The lowest percentage was 80.3%. Dhruv Khandelwal scored an astonishing 99%. Relevant and contemporary pedagogy has become the norm in the teaching and learning process. In the pioneering efforts towards objective-based learning pedagogy, our college has renovated the open-air map to include augmented reality, and an automated weather station is being developed to inculcate integrative and collaborative learning. During the testing time, each teacher prepared multiple personalized modules to present the best insight to each student. Mayo has introduced the Cambridge International Examination curriculum. The present classes will be the first batch to take up IGCSE curriculum starting from April 2020, for which an overwhelming response was received from the parents. The school is now offering German, yoga, and political science as 3 new subjects to the boys in grade 11th and 12th. The college career fair was hosted virtually by the school for the 6th consecutive year, including an online edition this year. Mayo College has been awarded a direct scholarship with 3 universities in Australia. Our school has been given special school status by the Trinity College, Dublin. Mayoites have been conferred with scholarship worth 16.5 crore rupees in leading international institutes. The increasing emphasis on academic at Mayo shall be an enduring memory for me. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, College Cultural Activities Captain, Agarwal Narang.
Thank you, Yash. Ladies and gentlemen, extraordinary times for an extraordinary effort and feats. I have very big shoes to fill today, those of my predecessors, and I take great pride to stand before you to update you on the cultural activities in the past 2 years. There was an upsurge in cultural activities with the onset of the pandemic, and a deluge of opportunities awaited the boys. Where the boys got to participate in one event, there were 10 different opportunities for them during the pandemic. The debating society did extraordinarily well in the past 2 years, as the debaters were adjudged runner-up at the Claude Martin English debates and qualified for the semi-finals at the Oliphant debates. In the past 2 years, our debaters bagged over 30 Best Speaker Awards and over 20 Most Promising Speaker Awards. We now have a dedicated and integral debating curriculum for students of classes 6 to 8. An optional debating program is also available for students of classes 9 to 12. The Debating Society also organized the 26th edition of the Padma Shri J.D.M. Gibson Memorial Invitational English Debates and Quiz. For the first time in Mayo's history, the German Society put up a German festival. The French Society organized another grand French festival and introduced new competitions for junior classes as well. Both events were student-led. For the first time, the Model United Nations Society won the Best Delegation Award for 2 years in a row at the Belmont. Abhish Srivastav, Class 12, has been selected to represent India at the United Nations headquarters, New York, for his social initiative Project Ahar, making him one of the youngest speakers at the United Nations. Aditya Bangar, Class 12, has been applauded the world over for his yeoman community service. Aditya launched his own startup, Trash to Treasure, which recycles 1,000 kg of plastic waste into fabric every day. Every child present is a part of the cultural community in Mayo College and has flourished with his own journey. Being the college cultural activities captain, I'm very proud to see so. Thank you, Go Mayo.
Ladies and gentlemen, to encourage Mayo without sports is impossible. Sports is the lifeblood of Mayo, and in the last year and a half, it vigorously and seamlessly transitioned online. We turned this crisis into an opportunity to further consolidate the ever-expanding sporting infrastructure at Mayo. On reopening of the school, the boys took to the well-kept manicured field with a vengeance to make up for the lost time. During the pandemic, the mornings were dedicated to virtual yoga and aerobics, and the evenings to specialized games. The boys participated in the district and state level athletics and yoga events virtually. We also participated in several GPS track marathons. Mayo College organized the Fit India Freedom Run 2.0 on the occasion of National Sports Day. Abhish Srivastav represented Mayo as a panelist at the International Physical Literacy Festival. It came as no surprise when Mayo was ranked first amongst all the schools in the sports category by a leading education magazine. The COVID protocols didn't deter our performance during the pandemic. We had temporary sports infrastructure created in our boarding houses during quarantine to keep us fed and entertained. We made the most of the situation, and now we inch towards normalcy to resolve to perform better than ever before. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, college monitors. May I now request the chief guest, Shri Vardhan Shringla, IFS Foreign Secretary, Government of India, to kindly give away the prizes.
Beginning with the prizes for Class 7. Class 7 Punjabi Prize for the year 2020, Udaybir Singh Man. Class 7 French Prize for the year 2020, Shlok Agarwal. Class 7 General Science Prize for the year 2020, Rudra Ranjan. Class 7 Sanskrit Prize, Class 7 History Prize for the year 2020, Hemang Agarwal. Class 7 General Science Prize, Class 7 History Prize for the year 2020, Dhruv Devra. Class 7 General Science Prize, Class 7 Geography Prize, Oman Division Climbing Championship Medal for the year 2020, Vardhan Agarwal. Class 8 English Prize for the year 2020, Devraj Singh Rathore. Class 8 Punjabi Prize for the year 2020, Gaurav Chaudhary. Class 8 French Prize for the year 2020, Suvir Dev Arora. Class 8 Geography Prize for the year 2020, Apurv Agarwal. Class 8 History Prize for the year 2020, Vinayak Agarwal. Class 9 English Prize for the year 2021, Shayaz Riaz Attari. Class 9 Computer Science Prize for the year 2021, Mudit Lakhotia. The Middles Division Climbing Championship Medal for the year 2020, Class 9 French Prize, Kanish Kayam. Class 8 Hindi Prize, Class 9 Hindi Prize, Srijan Upadhyay. Class 8 History Prize, Class 8 German Prize, Class 9 German Prize for the year 2021, Advait Chaudhary. Class 8 General Science Prize, Class 8 Sanskrit Prize, Class 8 Computer Science Prize, Class 8 Class Prize, Class 9 Sanskrit Prize, Class 9 Mathematics Prize, Class 9 General Science Prize, Class 9 Social Science Prize, Class 9 Class Prize for the year 2021, Darsh Khandelwal. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 90% in the board examinations, Kartikeya Jandyal. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 90.4% in the board examinations, Adhyan Burlia. Class 9 Hindi Prize, Class 10 Special Medal for securing 90.6% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Shreyas Singhania. Class 10 English Prize, Class 10 Special Medal for securing 91% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Kushagra Singh Shekhawat.
Class 10 Special Medal for securing 91% in the board examinations 2021, Kirtidev Barman Singh. Class 10 German Prize, Class 10 Special Medal for securing 91% in the board examination for the year 2021, Middle Division Climbing Championship Medal, Shashwat Bose. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 91.2% in the board examination for the year 2021, Parth Khandelwal. Class 9 English Prize for the year 2020, Class 10 Special Medal for securing 91.4% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Shauryaveer Singh Rathore. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 91.6% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Vardhan Bhargav. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 92% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Neel Upadhyay. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 92.2% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Samrad Maheshwari.
Class 10 Special Medal for securing 92.2% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Karthik Jakotia. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 92.2% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Prasoon Rakesh Agarwal. Mayo College Swimming Trophy for the best swimmer in middles in memory of Mohan Krishan Khanna, class of 1967-68, instituted by his wife, Mrs. Diwali Khanna, for the year 2020, class 10 special medal for securing 92.4% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Viraj Bhargav.
Class 10 Mathematics Prize, Aditya Borad. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 93.2% in the board examinations, Squash Cup for the best individual player in the middles category for the year 2020, Shaurya Jain. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 93.4% in the board examinations, Daksh Chawla. Class 10 Social Science Prize, Class 10 Special Medal for securing 93.4% in the board examinations, Sahaj Raj Nanda. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 93.8% in the board examinations, Arjun Gupta. Class 9 French Prize, the Mayo College Scholarship for the year 2020, Class 10 General Science Prize, Class 10 Special Medal for securing 94% in the board examinations, Samarth Bhatnagar. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 94.2% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Suryavardhan Singh Shekhawat. Class 10 General Science Prize, Special Medal for securing 94.4% in the board examinations, Tanishq Sharma. Shri Ekling Nath Mewar Scholarship for the year 2020, Class 10 Hindi Prize, Class 10 Special Medal for securing 94.6% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Tanishq Bayeti. Class 9 German Prize, Class 10 Special Medal for securing 94.6% in the board examinations, Garv Marodia. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 94.8% in the board examinations, Arav Jain. Class 9 Mathematics Prize, Class 10 French Prize, Class 10 Mathematics Prize, Class 10 Special Medal for securing 95.2% in the board examinations, the Middles Division Cross Country Championship Medal for the year 2020, Tanishq Agarwal. Class 10 Social Science Prize, Class 10 Special Medal for securing 95.2% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Ayan Jain. Class 10 Social Science Prize, Class 10 Special Medal for securing 96.4% in the board examinations, Aditya Ori. Class 10 Mathematics Prize, Class 10 Special Medal for securing 96.4% in the board examinations, Gaurang Mehra. Class 9 Social Science Prize, Class 9 Sanskrit Prize, Class 9 Class Prize for the year 2020, Class 10 English Prize, Class 10 Social Science Prize, Class 10 Sanskrit Prize, Class 10 Class Prize, Class 10 Special Medal for securing 97.4% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Amog Agarwal. Class 10 German Prize, Special Medal for Excellence in Music for the year 2020-21, Prithviraj Singh Chauhan. Class 11 Geography Prize for the year 2021, Tejas Singh. Class 11 Music Prize for the year 2021, Special Medal for Excellence in Indian Music, Vedansh Nahar. Class 11 Political Science Prize for the year 2021, the Principal's Medal for All-Round Merit for the year 2020-21, Raghav Singh Ranawat. Class 11 Physical Education Prize for the year 2021, Mevan Singh Barar. Class 11 Painting Prize, Class 11 Informatic Practices Prize for the year 2021, Yaduraj Singh Rathod. Special Medal for securing 90% in the board examinations for the year 2020, Principal's Medal for Excellence in Co-Curricular Activities for the year 2020-21, Vedant Jain. Special Medal for securing 90% in the board examinations, Special Medal for Excellence in Swimming for the year 2020-21, Samrid Baheti. Class 10 Sanskrit Prize, Special Medal for securing 90.2% in the board examinations, Devansh Paliwal. Class 10 English Prize, Special Medal for securing 91.4% in the board examinations, Class 11 French Prize, Class 11 English Prize, Class 11 History Prize, the Vikram GK Challenge Trophy, presented by KKAS Rana in memory of his father-in-law, Thakur Sahib Vikram Singh Ji of Rohit for the year 2021, Nachiket Kirit Javali. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 92.4% in the board examinations, Class 11 Computer Science Prize, Maldev Singh Chauhan. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 92.4% in the board examinations, Varun Gangwal. Class 10 Mathematics Prize, Special Medal for securing 92.6% in the board examinations, Krish Garg. Class 10 Mathematics Prize, Special Medal for securing 93.4% in the board examinations, Class 11 Business Studies Prize, Class 11 Accountancy Prize, Middles Division Tennis Championship Medal for the year 2021, Arnav Goyal. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 93.6% in the board examinations, Kush Goyal. The Joban Putra Scholarship for Mathematics, Class 10 Mathematics Prize, Special Medal for securing 93.6% in the board examinations, Simarpal Singh Malhotra. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 93.6% in the board examinations, Class 11 Physics Prize, Class 11 Chemistry Prize for the year 2021, Raghuday Singh. Class 10 Mathematics Prize, Special Medal for securing 94% in the board examinations, Class 11 Physics Prize, Class 11 Economics Prize, Class 11 Chemistry Prize, the President's Medal for All-Round Merit for the year 2020-21, Vasu Sachdeva. Class 10 Mathematics Prize, Special Medal for securing 94.2% in the board examinations, Class 11 Business Studies Prize, Class 11 Accountancy Prize, Class 11 Mathematics Prize, the Principal's Medal for Excellence in Academics for the year 2020-21, Yash Keshan. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 94.4% in the board examinations, Abhiviraj Singh. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 95% in the board examinations, Class 11 Business Studies Prize, Class 11 Applied Mathematics Prize, Class 11 Economics Prize, Class 11 Class Prize for the year 2021, Special Medal for Excellence in Academics for the year 2020-21, Ronit Agarwal. Class 10 German Prize, the Special Medal for securing 95% in the board examinations, Class 11 Applied Mathematics Prize, Class 11 English Prize, Class 11 Biology Prize, Class 11 German Prize, Class 11 Psychology Prize, the Special Medal for Excellence in Academics for the year 2020-21, Udit Singh. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 95.2% in the board examinations, Shubhav Suri. Class 10 General Science Prize, Special Medal for securing 95.4% in the board examinations, Dron Sharma. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 95.8% in the board examinations, Class 11 Physics Prize, Ujjwal Agarwal. Class 10 Mathematics Prize, Special Medal for securing 96% in the board examinations, Rishabh Mahajan. Class 10 Special Medal for securing 96% in the board examinations, Atharv Kedia. The Joban Putra Scholarship for Mathematics, Mayo College Old Boys Society Academic Award for the year 2020, Class 10 Social Science Prize, Class 10 Mathematics Prize, Class 10 Class Prize, and the special medal for securing 97.8% in the board examinations, Rohan Jindal. The Mayo College Art Trophy for the Most Promising Artist, presented by Mrs. B.C. Gui for the year 2020, Mantavya Singh. Class 12 Psychology Prize, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 90.3% in the board examinations, Ayan Soni. Class 12 Special Medal for securing 90.5% in the board examinations, Shaurya Sa. The Senior Division Badminton Championship Medal for the year 2020, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 90.5% in the board examinations, Yadunandan Gupta. Class 12 Special Medal for securing 91.5% in the board examinations, the Badnor Cup for the Best Table Tennis Individual Player in Seniors, presented by Thakur Raghuraj Singh Ji of Badnor, Anand Rametra. Class 12 Special Medal for securing 92% in the board examinations, Samukhya Singh Chauhan. Class 12 Special Medal for securing 92.3% in the board examinations, Special Medal for Excellence in Social Service, the King Constantine Medal for Round Square Conference in the Common Cause for Self-Effacement for the year 2019-20, Rajvansh Sharma. Class 11 Photography Prize, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 92.3% in the board examinations, Kartikeya Modani. First position in Inter-House Instrumental Duet, Class 11 French Prize, Special Medal for Indian Classical and Western Music for the year 2020, Class 12 French Prize, Class 12 Music Prize, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 92.8% in the board examinations, Special Medal for Excellence in Music for the year 2019-20, Raghudai Rathod. Class 12 Special Medal for securing 93% in the board examinations, Diman Brahma. Class 11 Fine Art Prize, Class 12 Fine Art Prize, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 93% in the board examinations, Yadunandan Singh Rathod. Class 12 Special Medal for securing 93.3% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Aryan Jain. Class 11 Physical Education Prize, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 93.3% in the board examinations, Aditya Jaiswal. Class 11 Painting Prize, the Gayatri Bhattacharya Award for Visual Art for the year 2020, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 93.8% in the board examinations, Special Medal for Excellence in Fine Arts for the year 2020-21, Mantavya Singh. Class 12 Special Medal for securing 94% in the board examinations, Shashwat Modani. Class 12 Special Medal for securing 94.3% in the board examinations, the Mayo College Old Boys Society Academic Award for the year 2020, Uday Khanna. Class 11 Informatic Practices Prize, Class 12 Informatic Practices Prize, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 94.5% in the board examinations, Kuber Suresh Bansal. Class 12 Music Prize, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 94.5% in the board examinations, Shridatman Singh Rathore. Class 11 Craft Prize, Class 12 Craft Prize, Class 12 Sculpture Prize, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 94.8% in the board examinations, Ishan Singh Gill. Special Scholarship for Western Music for the year 2020, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 95.3% in the board examinations, Kishangarh Cup for the Best Individual Squash Player in Seniors, Kulveer Rahul Sharma. Special Scholarship for Brass Band for the year 2020, Class 12 Chemistry Prize, the G. N. Mathu Chemistry Prize, Class 12 Biology Prize, Class 12 Psychology Prize, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 96% in the board examinations, Chinmay Anand. Class 12 Music Prize, Class 12 Psychology Prize, Class 12 Geography Prize, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 96.5% in the board examinations for the year 2021, Madhav Sharma. Class 11 History Prize, Class 12 Geography Prize, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 97% in the board examinations, Ranveer Bagheera Cup for the Best All-Round Senior Sportsman, presented by Thakur Hamir Singh and Thakur Samir Singh in the fond memory of their father Thakur Ranveer Singh of Bagheera, the Principal's Medal for Excellence in Sports for the year 2020-21, Kritin Bahuguna. Class 11 Physics Prize, Class 11 Chemistry Prize, the A.R. Gupta Scholarship for Physics, Mayo College Scholarship for the year 2020, Class 12 English Prize, Class 12 Economics Prize, Class 12 Physics Prize, Class 12 Chemistry Prize, the G. N. Mathu Chemistry Prize, Class 12 Mathematics Prize, Mr. Om Prakash Kapoor and Mrs. Urmila Kapoor Scholarship for scoring the highest marks in mathematics in the Class 12 board examinations, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 97.3% in the board examinations, Vedansh Mittal. Class 12 History Prize, Class 12 Geography Prize, Class 12 Painting Prize, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 97.8% in the board examinations, Harshaditya Singh Sarvaiya. Class 11 English Prize, Class 11 Psychology Prize, Class 11 Geography Prize, the Mayo College Scholarship, the Special Scholarship for Indian Classical Music for the year 2020, Class 12 Music Prize, Class 12 Psychology Prize, Class 12 Geography Prize, Class 12 Special Medal for securing 98.3% in the board examinations, Harshvardhan Mishra. The Mayo College Art Trophy for the Most Promising Artist, presented by Ms. B.C. Gui for the year 2020, Padmanabh Singh, Arjun Singh Rana and Parth Naresh Ganwani. Class 12 Psychology Prize, Shrestha Das. Class 12 Psychology Prize, Madhav Singh Shekhawat. Class 12 Music Prize, Satvik Kuri. Class 12 Fine Art Prize, Class 12 Craft Prize, Special Medal for securing 91% in the board examinations, Yash Pratap Singh Rajawat. Class 12 Psychology Prize, Special Medal for securing 91.5% in the board examinations, Bhavya Sharon. Class 12 Music Prize, Special Medal for securing 91.8% in the board examinations, Krishna Pratap Singh Rathore. Special Medal for securing 93% in the board examinations, Chaitanya Raj Singh Rathore. Class 12 Sculpture Prize, Parth Naresh Ganwani. The Special Medal for securing 93.3% in the board examinations, Gurmeer Singh Kang. Special Medal for securing 94.8% in the board examinations, Swayam Shah. Special Medal for securing 94.8% in the board examinations, the Mayo College Swimming Trophy for the Best Senior Swimmer, instituted by class of 1975 in memory of Arun Datta, class of 1975, Achintya Chaudhary. Class 12 Painting Prize, Special Medal for securing 95% in the board examinations, Akshat Singh. Class 12 Computer Science Prize, Class 12 Psychology Prize, Special Medal for securing 95.5% in the board examinations, Smaran Das. Class 12 Painting Prize, the Rani Jaya Singh Shooting Championship Trophy for an outstanding performance in shooting, presented by Maharaj and Rani Digvijay Singh Ji of Uniara. Special Medal for securing 95.5% in the board examinations, Padmanabh Singh Arjun Singh Rana. Class 12 Mathematics Prize, Mr. Om Prakash Kapoor and Mrs. Urmila Kapoor Scholarship for scoring the highest marks in mathematics in the Class 12 board examinations. Special Medal for securing 95.8% in the board examinations, Samyak Jain. Class 12 Psychology Prize, Class 12 History Prize, Class 12 Physical Education Prize, Special Medal for securing 96% in the board examinations, Priyanshu Chaudhary. Class 12 Accountancy Prize, Special Medal for securing 96% in the board examinations, the Mayo College Old Boys Society Academic Award for the year 2020, Raghav Goyal. Class 12 Psychology Prize, Special Medal for securing 96.3% in the board examinations, Tejaswat Singh Rathore. Special medal for securing 96.3% in the board examinations, Rananjay Singh. Class 12 Painting Prize, Special Medal for securing 96.5% in the board examinations, Yashovardhan Singh Hada. Class 12 Economics Prize, Class 12 Business Studies Prize, Special Medal for securing 96.5% in the board examinations, Montek Singh. Class 12 Business Studies Prize, Class 12 Psychology Prize, Special Medal for securing 96.8% in the board examinations, Siddharth Arya. The Senior Division Safa Time Prize presented by S.C. Welsh, Class 12 Fine Art Prize, Special Medal for securing 96.8% in the board examinations, the Mayo College Old Boys Society Academic Award, the Mayo College Old Boys Society Games Award, the Mayo College Old Boys Society Cultural Activity Award, Vishwaraj Singh Rathore. Class 12 Craft Prize, Class 12 English Prize, Class 12 Economics Prize, Class 12 Psychology Prize, Class 12 Geography Prize, Class 12 Class Prize, the Jhanjali Scholarship for standing first in the board examinations, Special Medal for securing 99.3% in the board examinations, Srimati Shanta Devi Thakkar Scholarship for all-round performance in Class 12 board examinations, Senior Division Diving Championship Medal, Senior Division Gymnastics Individual Medal, Garv Gora. Senior Division Climbing Championship Medal for the year 2020, Kabir Sehgal. TT Cup for the Best Table Tennis Individual Player in Middles, presented by Shri S.P. Mathur, Roham Jain. Adiviraj Singh Memorial Trophy, presented by the batch of 2010 for excellence in cross country, Raj Maitre. Class 12 Craft Prize, the Victor Narayan Boxing Cup for the Best Boxer in Seniors, presented by Maharaj Kumar Victor N. Narayan of Cooch Behar for the year 2020, Prithvi Singh. Carlil Cup for the Best Progressive Development Boy, presented by Vice Admiral Sir Stephen Carlil, Vansh Pratap Singh Maan. Special Medal for Excellence in MUN for the year 2020-21, Agrim Mithal. Special Medal for Excellence in Equestrian for the year 2020-21, Devrat Singh Ranawat. Special Medal for Excellence in Photography and Videography for the year 2020-21, Ryan Singh. Special Medal for Excellence in Debating for the year 2020-21, Aviral Narang. Special Medal for Excellence in Community Service, the King Constantine Medal for Round Square Conference in the Common Cause for Self-Effacement, Harsh Bhutra. Special Medal for Excellence in Community Service, Abir Srivastav. The College Cup for Inter-House Debates in English for the year 2020, BT House. The late W.I. Erickson Memorial Trophy for the Best Senior House in Yoga, presented by Dr. R.V. Erickson, Kashmir House. The Panna Cup for the Inter-House Debates in Hindi, presented by Maharaj Kumar Narendra Singh Ji of Panna, BT House. Pratapgarh Cup for Inter-House Athletics Championship, presented by His Highness Maharawat of Pratapgarh, Jaipur House. The Oval Cup for Inter-House Hockey, presented by Bhavar Yuvraj Singh Ji of OL, Ajmer House. Navalgarh Cup for the Best Tennis Doubles Pair, presented by Thakur Madan Singh Ji of Navalgarh, Arnav Goyal and Atharv Kedia. The Principal's Cup for Inter-House Cross Country, presented by Shri JTM Gibson, Jaipur House. Chief of the Naval Staff Shield for Inter-House Swimming, presented by Admiral R.D. Katari, Ajmer House. Bikaner Cup for Inter-House Football, presented by His Highness Sir Ganga Singh Ji of Bikaner, Jaipur House. Inter-House Basketball Cup, presented by His Excellency Shri V.P. Singh Ji Badnor, Governor of Punjab and Administrator of Union Territory of Chandigarh, Jaipur House. Portman Cup for Inter-House Cricket, presented by F.J. Portman, Jaipur House. The Inter-House PT Cup, Kashmir House. The Badnor Challenge Cup for Inter-House Gymnastics, presented by Kunwar Raghuvraj Singh Ji of Badnor, Ajmer House. The College Cup for Inter-House Debates in English, Bharatpur House. The Bangladesh Trophy for Inter-House Cultural Activities in Senior School, presented by Mr. S.M. Kamal Pasha of Bangladesh, BT House. the Hyderabad Forces Cup for Academics for Senior Houses, presented by Brigadier Apji Randir Singh Ji of Koyla and officers and men of Hyderabad Forces. Kashmir House. The overall academic trophy, presented by the Golden Jubilee batch of 1963-64, Kashmir House. The Narsingar Shield for Games for Senior Houses, presented by His Highness Raja Arjun Singh Ji of Narsingar, Jaipur House. The Udaipur Shield for the Best All-Round Senior House, presented by His Highness Maharana Bhagwat Singh Ji of Udaipur, Jaipur House.
We shall now move on to the next category of awards. These are JTM Gibson Award for Excellence. Mr. JTM Gibson was the principal of Mayo College from 1954 to 1969. He was a recipient of Padma Shri and OBE awards. The JTM Gibson Award for Excellence has been instituted by the batch of 1966-67 for recognizing outstanding achievement by old boys. May I now request Senior Vice President, General Council to kindly announce the JTM Gibson Award for the year 2020 and then request the Chief Guest to present the same.
The JTM Gibson Award for Excellence for the year 2020 goes to Mr. Abhimanyu Dalal of 1974 batch.
Mr. Abhimanyu Dalal is an old boy of Mayo College who stayed in Jaipur and Ajmer houses. He is one of India's leading architects and urban designers. He has won numerous awards. Architectural Digest has nominated him for 6 years in a row as one of South Asia's 50 most influential architects. He has won several architectural competitions including the India Gate Memorial Park in New Delhi, the Martyrs Memorial at Itanagar, and the Center for Performing Arts at Sanavar. He has worked on the restoration and redevelopment of Chandni Chowk as well as of the Ajmer Sharif complex and on the heritage management plan for the Red Fort. Mr. Abhimanyu Dalal has been a member of the Delhi Urban Arts Commission and a founding member of the Shah Jahanabad Redevelopment Corporation. He also serves on a number of educational and academic boards. He is a visiting faculty at the School of Planning and Architecture in Delhi and jury member at various universities across India. His practice is currently engaged with projects of various scales including urban conservation, institutional and residential. Besides preparing the master plan for us at Mayo College, his contribution to this institution has been significant. Several of the new buildings you see on the campus have been designed by him. These include the Kangra Amphitheatre, the new Central Dining Hall and the NC Sharma Block. He also is a member of the General Council and serves on the board of Mayo College. For his outstanding achievement in the field of architectural design, Mr. Abhimanyu Dalal is being conferred the JTM Gibson Award for Excellence for the year 2020. May I now request the Senior Vice President General Council to announce the next name of the awardee for the year 2021.
The first JTM Gibson Award for Excellence for the year 2021 goes to Air Marshal Rajesh Kumar, PVSM, AVSM, VM of 1979 batch.
Air Marshal Rajesh Kumar, PVSM, AVSM, VM is an old boy of Mayo College who stayed in Bharatpur and Rajasthan houses. He is an alumnus of the National Defence Academy, Khadakwasla. He was commissioned in the Flying Branch of Indian Air Force as a fighter pilot in June 1982. He was appointed as the Air Officer Commanding in Chief of Central Air Command on 1st January 2019. This is one rank below that of the Chief of Air Staff. He was Director Indian Air Force Project Monitoring Team at Aeronautical Development Agency, Bangalore, where he was working on the prestigious Light Combat Aircraft project. He has commanded a frontline fighter squadron and a fighter base. He is a graduate of Air Command and Staff College at Montgomery, Alabama, USA, as well as College of Defense Management at Secunderabad. He was the team leader of Air Force Project Monitoring Team for Airborne Warning and Control at Israel. For his distinguished service, he was awarded with the Param Vishisht Seva Medal on 26 January 2021, Ati Vishisht Seva Medal on 26 January 2019 by the President of India, and a Vayu Sena Medal for gallantry during Operation Parakram. He has also been commended by the Chief of the Air Staff. He is the son of a war hero, Colonel Jitendra Kumar Arora, who was awarded a Veer Chakra. For his outstanding achievement in Indian Air Force, Air Marshal Rajesh Kumar, PVSM, AVSM, VM is being conferred the JTM Gibson Award for Excellence for the year 2021. May I now once again request the Senior Vice President, General Council to announce the name of the next awardee.
The second JTM Gibson Award for Excellence for the year 2021 goes to Lieutenant General Alok Clare, PVSM, VSM of 1979 batch.
Lieutenant General Alok Clare, PVSM, VSM is an old boy who stayed in Jaipur and Jodhpur houses. He has had an illustrious career in the Indian Army for over 39 years. He has experience in all spectrums of operational employment under varied terrain and HR challenges in field and peace. An early starter, he has been amongst the top rankers from training academy days, having excelled in all professional fields. Later, he excelled as a high achiever in each rank and rose to command one of the most challenging and strategically important commands of the Indian Army. General Alok Clare, a graduate of the Defence Services Staff College, Wellington and Higher Command course at MAU, he was selected for the two significant courses abroad to include the Battalion Commander Combat Course in Germany, and the National Defense College course in Bangladesh. He has been General Officer Commanding of an armored division and an elite strike corps. Later, he was the General Officer Commanding in Chief of the prestigious Southwestern Command at Jaipur. He was personally responsible for effecting a distinct change in the training, administration and operational outlook of the command, consisting of over 2 lakh troops. He is an avid adventure sportsman and in the Indian Book of Records for 6 free-fall skydives in 4 hours on his birthday at the age of 60. He is a mountaineer, cyclist, scuba diver and could not participate in the Ironman competition due to COVID. During the COVID-19 pandemic, he ensured a clear vision and implementation of the mantra of force preservation and ensured the lowest infection rates across the Indian Army in his command. For his outstanding achievement in Indian Army, General Alok Plair, PVSM, VSM is being conferred the JTM Gibson Award for Excellence for the year 2021. Thank you very much, sir. May I now request the Chief Guest, Shri Vardhan Shringla, IFS Foreign Secretary, to address the audience.
His Highness Krishna Chandra Pal Singh Ji of Karoli, Senior Vice President of the Mayo College General Council, Your Highnesses, members of the General Council, Director, Mayo College General Kulkarni, parents, old boys, former and present faculty of Mayo College, distinguished guests, and dear students. I wish to begin by saying what a great honor it is for me to be present here in the capacity of Chief Guest of the Mayo College prize giving ceremony. For anyone, this is a rare honor, but as an old boy and as a Mayoite, this is for me a singular honor. And I wish to thank His Highness Rajat Singh Ji of Kota, members of the General Council, Director General Kulkarni, members of the Mayo faculty, for bestowing this exceptional honor on me. Dear students of Mayo College, many years ago, it's actually over 4 decades, I sat where you are sitting now as a student, reveling in this finest traditions of Mayo College at its prize giving. And as I stand here before you, it seems as though time has stood still. And I'm transported to those carefree days when friendship and camaraderie and a deep attachment to the school was all that mattered. The future beckoned. Today, I have the benefit of hindsight. I can say with a full measure of conviction that very few schools equip you for a life full of challenges and opportunities as Mayo does. And I'll elaborate on this later. Indeed, the world has changed significantly since I was in school. When I was in school, there were no mobile phones, no internet, and no social media. There was no television. The digital age which we inhabit today was not even in its infancy. Other things have also changed. Competition has increased significantly, and privilege can no longer be taken for granted. When you leave school to venture out into the wide world, you alone will determine your net worth. Yesterday, we had the opportunity to witness some of the activities of Mayo College, and I must say that in recent years, the value addition to the curriculum, the quality that has been imparted to the level of education, and I'm talking about all-round education, academic excellence, excellence in sports, the ability to have a wide range of options, ranging from horse riding and polo to modeling of aircraft and flying drones. Mayo today offers it all. As I walked through this morning the campus, I was very happy to see a brand new physics laboratory, a new chemistry laboratory. I saw that Mayo even has an artificial intelligence and a robotics laboratory. And these are really cutting-edge technologies. And I think no one can expect any better. Your capacities and competencies is what will see you as you graduate out of school. And many of you have been honored today. Many of you have done outstandingly well. All of you have tried your best. And as you go out into this wide world, you will know that very few can be as well equipped as you in all-round education. As you look for careers, you enter a university and become a part of the larger world. And this is what Mayo does for you. It prepares you comprehensively to deal with the wider world out there. And I often recall a phrase that we used in our morning assembly in Mayo, morning prayers, which said, you should be prepared with your weapons polished and keen. And I think this is exactly what Mayo does for us. It equips us with polished and keen weapons. In today's competitive education system, when all that seems to matter is to score high marks, we overlook the essentials of a rounded, proper education. I personally believe that it is more important to imbibe knowledge than to max your test, to command respect than to order others, to lead with humility than with arrogance, to observe and absorb than to pretend you know it all. And these are exactly the values that Mayo inculcates in you. And these are exactly the values that all of us have come out of school with. And all that has served us very well. The values I imbibed in Mayo helped me make the right decisions later. They have made me resolute in the face of challenges, enabled me to deal with difficult and complicated situations. You all know about last year's situation with our northern neighbor China, where in a surprise maneuver, when everybody was preoccupied with COVID, they attempted multiple attempts at transgressions along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh. This was a brazen attempt to minimally secure territory from us and also to try and intimidate us. It was a difficult time. Many of us who were in decision-making capacities had to face the tensions of a face-to-face confrontation between our and Chinese troops. You saw what happened at Galwan. Our troops resolutely held their own. We did not give 1 inch of our territory. We did not at any stage, even subsequently in the negotiations, offer any compromise when it comes to our sovereignty and our territorial integrity. And I think in the most difficult of times, those experiences that you've had through an all-round education in Mayo, the sports that you play, the debating that you do, the dramatics that you indulge in, the fine arts and music that you are a perfectionist about. These are those attributes that make the vital difference in succumbing, in bending, and in holding, staying resolute, staying confident, and staying calm under the most adverse and difficult of situations. What Mayo does is prepares you for more than a career, it prepares you for life. There is also a strong support system that Mayo has. Today we inaugurated the Alumni Association's office in campus. We saw the career counseling initiative. But there is a strong old boy network out there which makes sure that every Mayoite, whether he's in the United States or Canada or any part of the world, is looked after, is supported, is given the right advice and guidance, And when times are difficult, which sometimes they are for all of us, your friends from school rally around you. And we have seen it happening time and again. Those of you who graduate, those of you who are now reaching higher grades in school, will be proud to know that the India of today is very different from the India of even 10 years ago. It is a younger, more aspirational, more innovative, more diverse, and economically more productive nation than ever before. Today, we are the 5th largest economy in the world. We aspire to become a $5 trillion economy. We are growing at the rate of 20%. In the first quarter of this year, our growth rates were exceptional. Today, India is seen as a country of innovators, of enterprise, of technology. And many of you have demonstrated your prowess in those very attributes. Today, I think you will be proud of the fact that we have over 50,000 setups, startups, companies opened by young people who have ideas that they wish to commercialize. And in the first few months of this year alone, 30 of those startups have become unicorns. Unicorn is a startup that has attained a market capitalization of $1 billion or beyond. And I'm sure that many of you here who have received awards, many of you here who have performed outstandingly well, will get in and open your own startups, create your own careers in innovation and technology, and become unicorns. If decades earlier, there was a brain drain, young people like you looking for opportunities outside our country, I'm happy to say that today we are witnessing a reverse brain drain. A lot of our own friends are coming back, investing in India, seeing opportunities, seeing that India today has among the highest growth rates and the highest levels of return on investment. With such a wide horizon before you, it is natural that you will seek opportunities that stimulate your sense of adventure. Indeed, the India of today, as indeed the entire world, abounds with opportunities. Of course, gone are the days, I think, when the options were limited. You could think of a career in your family business or become a doctor or an engineer. Today, you must do what you aspire to do, what you are placed in. We've seen the sort of levels of perfection that our students have achieved in areas like music, in culture, the fine arts, dramatics. And today the sky is the limit. You can make careers in just about any area which holds your interest. What is important is that you try hard and you strive for excellence and perfection. And as you go out and look at what you choose as your career, I think you must not overlook the fact that the values that Mayo inculcates in you also, to some extent, motivates you towards public service. Public service is an area where you must expect minimal personal return. Return, I mean, in terms of emoluments, return in terms of what you are paid in pecuniary terms. What is most important is the satisfaction you get in serving your country, in providing that which your country needs of you. And we have seen with the J.T. Gibson Award some of the finest examples of public service. In my own two close friends and batchmates, General Alok Singh Clare and Air Marshal Rajesh Kumar, both have reached the pinnacles of their respective service. But let me tell you, they have not reached those positions very easily. They have had to try and strive at every step of the way to achieve what they have come up to. And today, they are, for us, among the best examples of people who can reach the highest levels in public service and serve people in whichever area they're in. You heard General Clare talking about the fact that in his area, you had the lowest rates of COVID in any other corps or command of the Indian Army. You heard Air Marshal Rajesh Chaudhary, the fact that he was integrally involved in our light combat aircraft project, a cutting-edge project, which means that you have to have both the skills of a fighter pilot and the knowledge and grasp of a high technology scientist. So my hats off to both of you and to Agarwal Singh ji, who has also contributed greatly to this college, to the world of architecture, and to our own prowess in architecture and design outside India as well. So when I say you should choose the career of your choice, I say that with a certain level of conviction. I remember many years ago when I sat in the assembly hall, the Mayo College Assembly Hall, and I listened to an ambassador of India who came to address us. I have to say, I don't remember his name, I don't remember where he was posted, but I remember everything he said. And what he said really drew in me the inspiration to one day try and attempt to join the Indian Foreign Service, go into a life of diplomacy. So inspiration, motivation, and guidance are very important. I am so glad that in Mayo you have the subjects of inspiration. You have the ability with the career counseling to be able to be guided today. Something that I felt is very important, because when we left school, we were really left to our own devices to figure out where we would go to, which university we'd go to, what we would study, what would be a larger motivation in life. And today, you are guided, you are counseled, you are advised all through that process. And I think that's a great innovation, a great change, and a great service to those young students who are venturing out of school. I just want to brush on very briefly two subjects that we do in terms of foreign policy. The first, of course, is very important to all of us. It has preoccupied us, and that is COVID-19. And I know, of course, that the school itself has been at the receiving end of this pandemic. You had to close down on the 3rd of March last year. You only opened in October this year. Many of our students have lost very valuable academic time. But more important is that you've lost the time in socializing with your peers, with your friends, with your partners, in studies, in sports. And I think that is a very important area, when you can be here and when you can do these things rather than being stuck at home. Of course, COVID-19 is the greatest shock that has ever hit the international system since the Second World War. Millions have died, millions of more have lost their livelihoods. We still don't know where this pandemic will take us. But what is important is that throughout this process, there has been a very, very considered policy guidance in terms of how our country reacts to this pandemic, reacts to this unforeseen calamity, and how we have tried all through this process to minimize the attrition on our citizens and their loved ones. And here I want to say a word of condolence to the headmaster of Jaipur House, Vijayendra Singh, who recently lost his life. I, being from Jaipur House myself, have watched how trophy after trophy has been won by Jaipur House, and undoubtedly the inspiration of your headmaster, Vijay Singh, and his imprint is very much there. So while paying him condolences, I also pay him tribute for what he has achieved. When we had the first wave of the crisis, we all were under lockdown. A lot of people were stuck abroad. There was a conscious effort to try and make sure that those of our citizens who were stranded abroad, and I think many Mayoites were in the same position, because many of them reached out to me and said, look, we are stuck in Peru, or I'm stuck in Australia, or I'm stuck in another part of the world, and I need to get back home. And we organized this Vande Bharat mission, which is the largest evacuation mission that any country has ever taken anywhere in the world. We brought back 7 lakh people since that evacuation began. And early in the pandemic, we reached out. We were able to supply medicines. Many countries said, look, we just don't know how to deal with this crisis. We have no capacity to deal with it. Please come and help us. Please come and tell us how we can manage this crisis. And I'm happy to say, with the armed forces, with people like Lieutenant General Clare and Air Marshal Rajesh Chaudhary, we were able to send rapid response teams to countries like Kuwait, Maldives, Mauritius, Seychelles, Madagascar, a number of countries that benefited from our guidance early in the pandemic era. Later, we had this devastating second wave. Now, what is the second wave of the crisis, which came with the Delta variant of the virus, a most severe variant of the crisis or the virus? In the first wave, the maximum caseload, that's the number of people who contracted COVID on a single day, was 100,000. In the second wave, it was 417,000, 4 times the number of cases in the first wave. Nobody could have imagined the severity of the second wave, the devastation it caused, the pressure it put on our health infrastructure. But we worked on the basis of a whole of government approach, on the basis of a whole of society approach. We were able to garner the essential resources. We got cryogenic tankers from Thailand and Singapore. We sent our naval ships to bring liquid medical oxygen from the Gulf. We got concentrators from Netherlands. What I'm saying is we did everything possible to mitigate the impact of this crisis. So we recovered as quickly as this crisis hit us. And what is more important is that countries all over the world helped us and supported us during this crisis. You must have seen plane load after plane load coming from all over the world to help us at a time of crisis. And President Biden said, when we had the first wave, India helped the world. It is now our duty to help India. And this morning when I went across to the exhibition at the Udaipur House lawn, I saw the Sanskrit stall and the students had selected the concept of Nishkama Karma or selfless action. And this is the philosophy that we in school believe in. This is the philosophy that we as a country believe in. This is our ancient ethos and philosophy. This is what has helped us in good stead throughout when we deal with the international community. Our concept of the world is one family, of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, is now a concept that is acknowledged throughout the world. We have worked for the global common good, and that is the vision of Prime Minister Modi and his government today. And very briefly, because I know it is a little lengthy, and the director is looking towards me, but I'm going to speak briefly about another issue that's very important to our young students, and that is the issue of climate change. I saw when I went for the counseling office, that one of the areas, the pillars that are being emphasized on is environmentalism. I also saw that one of our students has successfully innovated or brought out a technology that converts plastic waste into fabric. Now this is really, I would say, what all of us need to look at is how to mitigate the impact of climate change. Rising global temperatures has meant the melting of glaciers. It's mean that low-lying islands, low-lying coastal areas are being inundated. It means that you have unseasonal rains. You must have seen on television, floods in Tamil Nadu, floods in Karnataka, floods in Uttarakhand. It is completely an unusual weather pattern. And why is this happening? Because global temperatures are rising, because carbon emissions are increasing. And this is, I think, something that concerns all of us, but it concerns most of all the future of our society, which is our young generation, the students who are with us today, because theirs is the future and their children represent that future. Last evening, I saw a very interesting dance performance by the students of Mayo College. It was the Panch Mahbhut, or the 5 basic elements of nature which form the basis of all creation in our tradition. Our ancient texts mention blessing of these elements and avoiding any action that could harm them. And I was so happy to see that the school has focused on this aspect. Now, recently, as you know, we were a part of the climate change conference, the summit that takes place every 5 years to assess the impact of climate change in Glasgow. It's called COP26. Prime Minister Modi was there, was coming under a lot of pressure from Western countries, developed countries, saying that you need to do more to decrease the impact of climate change, to decrease global warming. And what the Prime Minister said was, climate change for me is an article of faith. I'm doing it not because I'm under pressure. I'm doing it for our children and their children. I'm doing it so that they have cleaner air and cleaner water. And that, I think, what is important. And as you all know, in the climate change conference in Glasgow, he announced very important Panch Amrit, or the 5 important areas of India's contribution to climate change. But very briefly, what we said is that we would produce 500 gigawatts of renewable energy, that 45% of all our energy requirements will be from renewable energy, which means that every time you put on a light switch, you know that 45% of the electricity that comes to you is from clean energy. It's from either wind energy or solar energy or geothermal energy or some energy which is not fossil fuel burn, not coal, not gas. So this is a very important contribution. We are 1/6 of humanity, but our per capita emissions of greenhouse gases is the lowest, among the lowest in the world. We are yet to peak in industrial terms. China has peaked, America has peaked, Europe has peaked. All these countries have reached their peak in industrial capacity. But we are yet to reach that capacity. Yet we have to make the compromises to become a green society and a green economy. And that is because we owe it to ourselves and to nobody else. And as young people, I'm sure you will think about it. The other thing we have told our friends in the developed world is that what you need to do is to promote sustainable lifestyle, sustainable consumption. You don't need 4 air conditioners when you can do with a fan. You can do with a much simpler lifestyle as we have practiced in India as part of our own traditional ethos, our synergy with nature. And I think that is important as we go along. We must make sure that our own consumption becomes sustainable and that we are a model in this for the rest of the world. Before I conclude, of course, I wish to not only congratulate all the winners of the J.T. Gibson Award, I want to thank all of my batchmates in the 79 batch who have come all the way here to be present at this event. And there is one, Mr. Altamash Kabir, who has come all the way from Bangladesh to be here. And there are many others, and I thank them for their friendship and for their presence. I know that the 71 batch is here in full swing. I want to congratulate them on their Golden Jubilee. 1971. 1971 is a very special year. In a few days from now, we will be celebrating Victory Day. It's the 50th anniversary of the fall of the Pakistani forces of genocide and oppression and the creation of the state of Bangladesh. And when the President of India goes to Bangladesh on this very event, I think it will be a proud moment for both India and Bangladesh, for our armed forces and theirs, our people and theirs. And I joined school in 1972, and I still remember when I was coming to school, the blackouts that were there, the sacrifices that people made, gave their jewelry, sold their jewelry, but made sure that there was enough money for our armed forces, enough money to feed the 10 million refugees that were forced to flee that genocide and that oppression that Pakistan unleashed on the people of Bangladesh. And that sort of genocide that they committed in today's day and age would be considered war crimes. But I think many of them have gotten away because in those days, their circumstances were different and great power rivalry intervened. Dear students and friends, I would like to end by looking at the future. The future cannot be predicted. But what we can do is to continuously adapt and innovate. We have to be agile and flexible in all we do. Major challenges of the future will not just require a whole of government approach, it will require a whole of society approach. It will require quick thinking of bright minds and the critical involvement of those who are well informed and skilled. Professionals drawn from the midst of all of us who are here. The motto of Mayo College is, let there be light. We need more of you to spread this light through your knowledge, enterprise, innovative skills, and fresh thinking for the greater good of our country and the world. I congratulate the General Council, the Director, all the faculty members, and everyone who contributed to make this prize giving such a special event. I have the honor, as General Vardhan said, of attending 2 prize givings, one after the other, and that indeed is quite an exception. I congratulate the students for their excellence, and I wish them all the very best as they go on in life. I thank you very much. Namaskar. Jai Hind.